have to choose which
That
one
was a
to
rough ass
talk
morning.
about.
This morning was one of the worst mornings of my life. It was so
We
fucking
should have
bad.
never have ever.
Dude, this morning was the worst morning of my life.
Why? Dude,
Every time I woke up, I just wanted to die. When I woke up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., I just like fucking kill me.
That's terrible. They've been looking for him for a long time.
Here, before the sun goes down.
How could you be baited into doing that?
Let's go to the fucking.
Get it.
The bomb shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's like ramen right
can
there.
stay in jail with him and his brother.
Well, let's just go to the.
Oh god.
Yeah, 13-minute walk this way.
First of all, I just don't
want to see
understand.
the dome and the bomb stuff before the sun goes down. You know, it's only a 13-minute walk, so no biggie.
Because the authorities should be able to know your address if you officially
Hiroshima looks
register,
kind of
like
lit,
your
dude. I'm
banks.
not gonna lie.
If you register,
It looks like even more Japanese than usual. But like,
they should be able to find your address. The fact that they had to actually contact the pizza place to find out the delivery address, they were deliberately avoiding.
I don't know, man. Like Chinatown or something.
They
but
say
it's Japanese. Like it just has like this weird, fucked up.
Oh my
it's like
god.
It's like disorganized, organized. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not really.
Like everything looks like it's just placed here,
innocent,
disorganized alike, but it all.
This is the thing. This
perfectly.
guy, he owns this. Bro, he runs the webcam model business. Like he's getting girls to go on like cam sites. He's actually typing to the people who are like spending money on these girls. He's the one who's typing on their behalf, and he's running like 5 different cams and shit. Like,
hold on.
That's a shady business. That's shady as hell. Hey, look.
Okay, you do that. I'll watch
as long
from
as
here.
they've pented into it, there's just so much that we do not know. Arrested for playing a character. He got arrested for human trafficking, man. I was joking. It's mainly to do with 2 particular girls as part of this webcam stuff. Like, apparently the investigation's to do with
we had to give up on the $1,000 media thing yesterday.
Because
I couldn't find my fucking laptop charger.
The law still
it wouldn't have even mattered because
proven guilty, meaning we have to wait
the
to find out.
There's only 2 plugs there, and I couldn't.
What evidence?
The camera was gonna die too.
My camera kept dying.
Can we see this evidence as well as this gets
it was just like
published in the media?
God damn, everything was that fucking internet thing. Like the plugs were bad.
Were they tipped off? Were they told by any other government, US government, maybe UK government, to actually apprehend him? That's another thing that we don't really know. Kind of there.
Hold on, let me tell him to restart the VOD.
He got arrested in relation to the
restart the VOD, please.
Was it to do with that girl? Was video of him like roughing her up and shit like that?
Yeah, what are they up to?
If it's to do with that, that might be slightly separate.
Where are they waiting for us? No way. Where are they?
Although they did cover up and said it was some
my
sort
friend's
of
gonna restart the VOD in a second here, so if it F's randomly within the next 10 minutes,
I struggle to buy that.
That's why.
I don't think Tate is the kind of person who would do that kind of stuff on camera, you know?
I mean, this is the spot to be, man. They have to be near us.
Do all the behind the scenes
like they have
shit.
to be.
Like, it looks like they're in some big areas.
Well, we're walking to the dome, so.
Oh my god.
Let me just check it out real quick.
I'm trying to find out.
I'm kind of pissed I lost my pen, dude. Homeless looks like he smells bad. No, he smells fine. Well, he smells definitely fine now with all my new clothes.
I mean, I smelled fine before, too.
Jesus Christ.
All the females are looking. That's what I'm saying, bro, because we got that fucking Western game, dude.
So much.
I got that Western game.
I think I'm fucked now. Oh, I mean, not that I'm
There's too many tweets to keep nowadays. I mean, like, with this story, Corey Justin involved the pizza. Oh god.
I mean, I think our method was working pretty well yesterday.
Kind of crazy.
Like, we had lots of.
Yeah,
not all
it looked like they got completely fucked over, man.
They were chatting.
You saw that footage of them being pulled out,
like women,
you know,
like you
taken out
easily,
while
like,
they were arrested.
If you were just on your own,
Seems like it's like shit. The jig is up. It's like, oh damn,
the bar, the first one.
It's like you can kind of tell from the
first one.
Well,
that
it was the second technically.
he's in deep shit.
Because you made out with that old. Well, you didn't make out with the old woman first.
People were just doing funny memes to it and stuff like that. How could they have known he was in Romania? Like, oh god. Yeah, look, there was a lot of giveaways. There were a lot of giveaways and all that shit. And the fact that everybody, like, he knew, he kept talking about it and stuff, but there was nothing there was nothing that could actually pinpoint his address. So apparently the authorities didn't have anything that could link him to the address where they literally arrested him. That's fucked up. That means they were deliberately covering their tracks. They were hiding. How that's even possible? They must have built, or they must have bought a property, done up a property somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Romania, basically. That, and the huge mansion. Oh god, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. I don't understand either. It really just doesn't make sense. Like, this jabroni, this jabroni. And look, the reason why I'm saying that mostly is because you are a fool for allowing that. He's a. If you knew you could have been a free man, if you just avoided taking a picture of that goddamn pizza box, if only, maybe you could have been free, man. I'm just saying. Suffered one of the biggest Twitter ratios in history. Yeah, he got completely fucking destroyed. Like, oh my god. Made a video to complain about being owned by a kid. Look, at first I thought that shit was funny. I actually, it's a crazy insult. Jabroni is a crazy insult. Yeah, man, I say that all the time, bro. I'm sick of these jabronis, but I don't know, man. Look, Cosmo. In terms of Tate, I'm not one of those like, oh, I'm a hater or anything like that. I couldn't really give less of it. People do what they want to do. I'm cool with it. There's a lot of things that obviously I see the good in a lot of the things that he says. I see a lot of bullshit. I was joking. I don't know. And when I say BS, it's like when some people kind of, when you have that storyteller who says everything and all that crap. You've never heard it in your life, there, Gigi. The Rock is the guy who actually made that term famous. He's the one who ended up calling people jabronis. Basically, it just means you're an idiot, But look, I'm saying, look, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the shit that you said made me laugh, bro. Like, non-stop lows. I'm not gonna lie about that, bro. And I'm saying, that's the thing. If you're getting investigated, we just have to wait and see to find out what's gonna be covered, what evidence comes out. Basically, we don't know, to what extent, these charges of like. It doesn't make sense. I mean, in terms of what they could have done, do you think they held these girls against their will and shit like that? I just don't understand it.
Why'd you come here before?
I would have thought, like, honestly speaking, I would have thought every single, person who's associated with Tate or anything like that would have wanted to work with them, the Tates, with their own will. Does that make sense? Like, they would have agreed to it, and if they didn't want to, they would have told them to fuck off, that kind of shit. That's one thing that I would have thought would have been the case. So I'm not entirely. But then again, now with the fact that there's these charges, we've got to just find out what's happening, basically. So it's mad, it's crazy. I can't get my head around it. Basically, he went from top G and he's bottom G in prison now. It's sad, but look, the only reason why I'm saying bottom G is because one of the worst things that can happen to you as a rich person, as a rich guy, or a rich individual, is to end up in jail with very little access to your wealth. Obviously, probably access to your wealth so you can, get things, in prison. He's definitely a bottom. Did you see a video of this? Oh god, I was gonna say, did you see a video of this girl basically threatening to peg Andrew Tate? That was actually fucking wild. She was out of line. That kind of stuff, but damn. I mean, if you, I'm not gonna lie. There's few people who might not know. Bro, I saw it on a short, man. I don't even know where the fuck I saw it, bro. But like, I saw it on a short. I was just obviously it was a joke. It wasn't like serious that I'm gonna do it, but she thought it was funny to actually say. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's true. I'm not gonna lie. If it was the other way around, she would have been in a shitload of trouble, or he would have been in a shitload of trouble if it was a guy who said that about a girl, vice versa. So that's why I say don't say those kind of things in general. But I don't know. Some people, I'm not naming any names. Code! It's a dream. Yeah, you didn't hear that. They restarted their VOD. I didn't even talk about that, to be honest.
Cardo. Chase Cardo. Chase Cardo.
But yeah, man, good luck to Bottom G now. Aiden Ross isn't Bottom G. At least Aiden Ross is free. People used to make fun of Aiden Ross calling him Bottom G because he's like a B-Tech Andrew. Well, what am I saying B-Tech is an insult? He's like a fucking warm-up Andrew Tate, like...
Gozaimasu.
Oh, there's a lot of people that say crazy stuff, man.
Gozaimasu.
But obviously the reason why I even saw that video to begin with is because the person who like clipped it, or the person who used it, is like, they were pro-Tate and stuff, and they were like saying shit like, oh yeah, poor dude, man, he has these kind of threats directed towards him. Like,
Again,
yeah,
that word is so hard to
one
say.
deserves that.
Gozaimasu. I keep wanting to say Gaizaimasu or something. Gozai.